Aberdeen is a silver city. It's the city by the sea, and it's the city of the sea. It's a place where ships dock right up against city streets, where locals surf against the beach, and where long golden sands stretch right into the city centre. Aberdeen's relationship with the sea goes back centuries. Its whole economy has come from the sea, be it shipbuilding, be it fishing, and most recently oil and gas, and the prosperity of the city has come from the sea. The city is definitely changing, and I think it's changing in a number of ways, but the perception that people have is of an industrial northern city based on oil and gas, and that is changing. It's partly changing because people are beginning to see the reality, and it's partly changing because we need to, and we need to diversify and branch out. Tourism is one of the areas which we're branching out into, and the natural world that's all around us is something that will change the perceptions of the city for everybody. It's now an opportunity that Greyhope Bay gives us to engage with the wildlife and the nature that's around us and in the sea as well. All great projects need a vision, and they need somebody to drive that vision. We've been really lucky that we've got Dr. Fiona McIntyre, whose project this is and whose ideas these are, and is going to drive this through to fruition.
So Greyhope Bay is a charitable company that seeks to elevate Aberdeen's position as a city with a unique culture and natural heritage. And to do this, we propose building an exciting marine discovery centre that will house an exceptional cafe and restaurant right here at Greyhope Bay, which you can see just behind me. The build will be iconic in its design and will take advantage of the spectacular panoramic views of Aberdeen, of its coastline and of our harbour, and will have an exciting wildlife watching platform from which to view our visiting bottlenose dolphins. Building the Greyhope Bay Centre here will strengthen the tourism offer for the North East and connect Aberdeen with its coastal location, whilst establishing the city as an international destination. Through this development, we aspire to enhance community spirit whilst providing an educational resource focused on the marine environment. In maximising the site potential, we are planning to connect and improve that connection of the Greyhope Bay headland to the city centre and include the build as a wider coastal park development with improved coastal paths, play parks and interpretive heritage, and then bring that development alongside the Aberdeen Harbour expansion into Nig Bay.
Well, Aberdeen Harbour has committed to building an expansion in the bay to the south of the current harbour in Nig Bay, and it's a £350 million development looking at accommodating much larger vessels in the future. So large oil and gas vessels, large cargo vessels, but also much larger cruise ships than we can currently handle. Yes, oil and gas will remain important for many years to come, but there's tremendous opportunities to diversify into other sectors as well. Offshore renewables, on-land renewables is another key part of what's happened in the region in recent years, but also improving the tourism footprint in the area. So thousands of passengers will be able to come ashore and visit the many attractions in the region, including the Dolphin Watch facility at Greyhope Bay.
This development is about more than the dolphins. We aim to create unique experiences with programmes that are fuelled by local and national marine research organisations, our universities, science and art centres. Our focus will be on driving innovation, creating new models of public engagement that bridge science and the art, building programmes that ignite both discovery and creativity. The building will be designed for flexible use and will include space for educational visits, workshops and hosting meetings, as well as for larger conferences and unique events.
Greyhope Bay was chosen as a site, I think, for two reasons. If you look behind me, you can see the fantastic view that it's going to offer to people. And just over to my right, as we're talking at the moment, I can watch probably a dozen dolphins jumping and playing alongside a seal and various wildlife. It's an absolutely perfect place to help build the reputation of this area for the wildlife and for the natural world.